Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What's up? So, if you see me limping, it's because I'm injured. So, freaking got attacked by a dog. Bit me right in my freaking leg. Got it all wrapped up and bandaged up and everything, and hurts. And it was a big ordeal. But we're not working on the hard body in this video. In this video, we're working on this beauty right here. Soon to be beauty. Needs a good cleaning, but we're not doing that yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna finish up the suspension on this truck. We got to do the sway bar bushings, end links, and in and out of tie rods on this. And we got 4 brand new NITTO tires for this thing that we got to get mounted. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the truck up in the air, get all 4 wheels pulled off this thing, and Josh is gonna run up to the tire place and get the tires for the truck mounted and stuff while we're working on doing the rest of the suspension on this truck. And then hopefully in the next couple days this truck will be on the road and driving, and we can test out the suspension on it, see how it does. Maybe we could talk them into taking it down the drag strip, because I want to run this truck against the hard body, see where they compare to each other. We got the wideband and everything in for the hard body. We got to do all that stuff, but I've been out for a few days. Today's really the only day, the first day I've actually been able to actually start walking, because my leg was just so swollen. But yeah, let's jump right into this, guys. So get these trucks moved around. We're gonna back up this truck a little bit, move this one up so it's more on a flat level, so we can get it up in there and put some blocks on there to get the wheels off. So let's get to work. Okay, so right here we got the sway bar bushings. So we got the end links, the bushings for it right here, and then these ones will be the ones that go right here. So we're gonna knock these off, put these ones on both sides, then these, and then we get the new tie rods we're gonna put on it. But as you guys know, we already did all the energy suspension bushings on the upper control arm and the lower control arm. Let's go ahead and get the sway bar right here down so we can kind of kick this spindle out the way to give us a little more working room, and we can grease this fitting at the same time. So let's go ahead and start taking this apart. And this right here is a 21 mil. So we'll go ahead and take this off, and then we can move on. All right, guys, and then once you get the bolts off, take a little sledgehammer, give it a few whacks, and usually it'll pop its way out of there. So usually, we'll see, just like that. So now sway bar's out of the way, we can kind of move the spindle out of the way, and we have more room to work here. And since we gotta take this off, taking that apart isn't no big deal. So let's go ahead and start on this here. All right, guys, and for the sway bar end link, it is a 17 mil. So I already cracked that loose. So we can just go ahead and take this off, and that will let us separate these bushings and these collars, so we can put the new collars and new bushings in. Let's go ahead and get this taken apart. So I got one of these on now. What I'm going to do is knock out these two 15mm bolts here, so you can beat a little tension off the sway bar. It's going to have some tension because the other side's still on the ground, but if we loosen these here, we'll get a little more tension off. And then we got a little jack that we could put down here to jack this up. So like I said, this right here is just a 15, so just bust those loose and take those out. All right, guys, so got the old bushing off. So the new ones have a slit, but the older ones, like the factory ones, don't. So you'll just have to slide it all the way out, and then you can just slide the bushing on, push the sway bar up, start these 2 bolts, and then go ahead and tighten this part up first, and then knock these 2 bolts in. So let's get this tightened up and move on. Alright, so this is all back together. Now we're going to work on the inner and outer tie rod. Since we're replacing all of it, you do not have to touch the outer, therefore don't throw off your measurement. So what you'll do is you take the stock band that's on here. I already took mine off. It's just easier to do off camera than holding the camera and try and do that. But just go ahead and pry it underneath it, and it'll take it loose. You can push it off, and then this boot now, you can go ahead and just pry off, you know. So, and be careful because there's this tube here, and you don't want to damage that. So pull this tube off. There's a clamp down here, so we'll loosen this clamp as well. It's just a squish clamp, and then we can pull the boot down, and then we can undo the inner tie rod from here. So, and when you do this, make sure your wheel is straight so you don't lose your rotation left to right when you're turning. So just get this boot slid down, and then we can move on. Hey guys, so I got the tie rod off, the inner and outer together. All we did was turn the rack a little bit and got down there with adjustable, cracked it loose, and was able to spin it off by hand. And now we're just adjusting lengths, because both inners are the same length and both outers are the same length. We'll get it good enough to be able to drive it to an alignment shop, so they can do the alignment and everything for it. So now we'll go ahead and reassemble this side. And then we also noticed when we were down here, the rack bushings were bad, so we went ahead and picked up 2 new ones for it. So we're gonna put those on as well. Now what we're gonna end up doing is on the new tie rod, just a little bit of Loctite on here. You don't want this coming off or you'll have a bad day. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, so this side is all done here. I'm gonna go ahead and repeat the process on the driver's side, and then we'll get to putting those on. So let's get to work. All right, guys. So, truck is on the ground. We got all the suspension stuff up front done, as you can see. Everything has been done that we needed to do. Tie rods, new boots, inner outers, all the sway bar bushings. Now, like I said, we had new tires. We were gonna just take all 4 wheels off the truck and take it up there, but that was just too much because he has to get an alignment too. But we got all 4 of the tires back here, and he got the NITTOs, 275/40 17s for this thing. It's gonna look good on here, and we all know NITTO makes a good tire. So we got all 4 of them puppies back here. So he's about to head up to the tire shop in the truck, get it mounted, balance, then alignment, and should be good. And we're gonna give it a good washing after that, because it definitely needs a good bath. Truck is legit now. So he just got back from the courthouse. Yeah. The courthouse, and got it registered, insured, and all that good stuff. So track content, we just got to finish this thing right here. We're not far from it. I just got to put the wideband on this, and I got a new distributor cap for it, and finish exhaust stuff. But for the most part, it's good to go. So he's gonna get those tires put on, and we'll see how it looks afterwards. Look at them beautiful wheels on there, y'all. Sheesh. Them some meaty tires or what? Look at that. That's gonna look good. Well, it does look good. Some 275s on there. What you talking about, y'all? Got the truck washed up. It's looking like a truck again. So, alignment is done. Tires are on. Gave it a bath. First bath in like 6-7 years, probably. It looks good. The paint is a lot more faded than it was when you parked it, he said, but it's been sitting for a long time. Nice paint job on this thing. Some headlights, bumper. Hell, it's a good truck. So there's a couple things we got to figure out. This brake is staying locked up every now and again, so we're gonna have to crack into this, see what's going on. Pull this wheel off over here and pull the caliper off to see if it has a sticky caliper, because it wasn't sticking, and then he said while he was driving he felt it try and like start sticking. So we got to pull this wheel off and see what's going on there. And then we never got to do the rack bushings, because to do that you had to pull the steering column off. So we want to get the alignment done so we can mark it, know where it's at, and then take it apart, pull the rack off, knock those bushings out, and then knock the new ones in. So, and then the alignment guy said if it feels like it's pulling or off after you do those bushings, bring it back up, because we got the warranty on the alignment. So that's pretty cool. But you guys think, come on, this RT truck's coming a long way. And I see you sitting back there peeking. I see you. My daughter's right there. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think of the RT truck. Do you guys like it or not? And this is not the end of it. We haven't even got to the performance stuff of the truck. This is just the suspension overhaul part of it. So first was getting it running, got it running, which was easy. And then suspension, tires, alignment. Next is going to be performance stuff, exhaust stuff and engine stuff. We got to do tune up and everything on it still. So there's still a lot, appearance. So if you guys are excited for the RT truck, let me know down in the comments. We'll do some more stuff with it. So we're going to take both these trucks soon to the track, run them against each other, and also the other truck we're going to take too, the silver RT truck. So we're going to take both of them to the track and see how they run. Like I said, this one's pretty much stock with just gear change in it, and this one here is a full suspension truck with some exhaust work, stock exhaust manifolds, but it has exhaust done on it. So yeah, we'll see how they do, all 3 of them against each other. Maybe we'll take the Accord to the track just to see what it does, and just let my wife run it down the track so she can get her a little comfortable with going down the track. She'd never been on the track before. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So if you guys are excited for that and want to see stuff like that, let me know, because there's not a track far from here. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Got the RT truck pretty much where it needs to be. And it's registered, tagged, insured, everything legit on this truck. So we can button up things on that truck too. So, but with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so y'all be notified when we post. and leave a comment below. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out and God bless.